Okay, I think we're filming. And there's shadows, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, the rips in my jeans. Okay, folks. That's a representation of my life. Fashionable, but broken. Hey everybody! So, thanks for checking out our channel. I'm Viv, and today we had an idea that we would be doing a 50 facts about us, because this channel is all about Hallie and I getting to know each other over the next 6 months and hopefully taking you guys along with us. So we thought it would be good for you to get to know a little bit about us. But instead of doing 50 facts each, which is way too much, I had trouble even coming up with 25 facts. We decided to split it in half, each come up with 25 facts of our own, and then read the facts about each other.
Fact number 1. I have been an Irish dancer for 18 years. I did know this about Viv, and I also know that because of that, she injures herself a lot. So I cannot relate to the fact that, like, she was an Irish dancer for 18 years, but I am very clumsy, so I do injure myself a lot. But she was telling me that they kick so high that she, like, bruises her own legs, and so I'm not that athletic. So that's all that you need to know, is that she is in better shape than me. In, like, muscle-wise, I have no muscles at all. Fact number 2. I have 15 fanny packs and started wearing them before any star had it trending. So basically this fact just means that Viv is a hipster and she wants everyone to know that she's cooler than them. Whatever. Just, like, I've accepted it, that, like, she thinks she's cool, so I just kind of, like, let her think she's cool, but, you know, it's fine. No, but she collects fanny packs, and we are hoping and planning that there will be a video that has something to do with them in the future, so stay tuned. Fact number 3, I am always tired. Girl, we are in the same boat all the time. Like, I'm up doing this right now, and I'm hoping it will help because I feel like I'm always sleeping. Fact number 4, I am 3/4 of a mechanical engineer. Not entirely sure what she means, but I think she means, like, year-wise in schooling, like she's only got a quarter left. She has something else in common with Rhett and Link, except that she's actually gonna stay an engineer probably, unless this works out, which probably won't because we're both awful. Fact 5, I speak Mandarin Chinese. I do not. I speak English, and even that's, like, not super good at it. Viv is much cooler than me. Fact number 6, I have worked at the same ice cream store for over 5 years. Number 7, I have the cutest dog on the planet. His name is Bean. Her dog is pretty cute. I've seen it. Hopefully you guys will see it in a video. But I don't know if we can say the cutest dog on the planet. Izzy, come here. Do you want to say hi to the camera and prove to Viv that she's wrong? Come here. Come up. Look at that face. Yes. Okay, you can lay back down. Thank you. You're the cutest dog on the planet. When we were trying to decide on channel names, we almost called it Izzy and Bean because that's the name of our dogs. So, yeah. Fact number 8. I didn't say fuck until my 20th birthday. That's not about me at all. You get a lot of self-control, Viv. I don't have that much self-control. Fact number 9. I didn't have my first kiss until I was 19 years old. Fact 10. I was on a billboard in Times Square. That's all you're gonna give me? I have no idea about this. I literally didn't know that this happened, and that's all that this says. So, are we gonna have to talk about this? Like, am I gonna have to call you later? Because I have no idea. That's cool. Was it, like, 11, when I was in 1st grade, the lunch ladies scared me because they forced us to eat, and it made me nervous and miserable, so my mom packed candy in my lunch. Fact number 12, I love playing video games, particularly old Nintendo games. 13, I got my first computer at 10 or 11 years old. That's when my YouTube obsession started. I don't remember when I got my first laptop, but I've been watching Daily Grace for a long time. She's one of like the first YouTubers that I like really got into. I love her. I love Daily Grace so much. She's one of the first YouTubers that I like legitimately got into and like was like, I'm gonna subscribe to her. Like, she's really great. I love her content. She's like one of my inspirations because I feel really awkward, although I think that she's like awkward but still knows how to talk to a camera, and I don't know if I'm there yet. But I love Daily Grace. I've probably been watching her since like 2011 I've been like watching Daily Grace since then. And then through Daily Grace I found Rhett and Link because they were like in one of her videos. So I've been watching Rhett and Link, and I mean they're like my biggest inspirations and have helped me get through so much, and so that's probably where like my obsession with YouTube started. But I've been watching them. I've been like a mythical beast since 2012, I believe. 14, I can crochet and knit kind of, but I suck at knitting. I can't. 15, I love thrifting. Me too, girl. 16, I went to a private Catholic school from kindergarten through 12th grade, but I'm not really Catholic anymore, with like a bunch of eye emojis that are like, I knew this. I didn't know a bunch about it, and there's not like a lot of details, but I went to public school. 17, Chick-fil-A is my jam. Let me tell you, Chick-fil-A is so good that it's like, I agree. 18, I am kind of a know-it-all, but I prefer the term polymath. So I don't know if she's mentioned it in her reading of facts about me. We probably mentioned it before though. We both are super big fans of Rhett and Link. That's how we met. And she identifies a lot with Rhett. I identify a lot with Link. There's some crossover, but like we always joke about how like the things that aren't similar between us, we relate to one of them. And Rhett is like thinks that he knows stuff about everything, and he just like talks about it for 2 minutes. Like watch an episode of Good Mythical Morning if you don't watch them, and like listen to him talk about like the apocalypse or like something that he just read one article about. He's like tries to teach everybody, and Viv's like that too, and sometimes I call her out on it, but I also love her, and it's fine because I'm Link, and I'll just like not listen. 19, I collect makeup and calculators. Okay, so that's like an interesting combination. Like, do you use the calculators that you collect to calculate how much money you're spending on makeup? Like, why do you need, I mean, I guess you're an engineer, so maybe that's why you have all these calculators, but I just think that that's funny that those are the two things that you collect. 20, I have never been able to do a push or pull up. I relate to this so hard. I have spaghetti arms. Like, it's not gonna happen. And like that surprises me though, because Viv does more physical activity than me. But it's good to know that we're both weak and pathetic. 21, my favorite subject in school was anatomy and physiology. That's pretty sick. I would probably throw up. Fact number 22, I'm currently 21 years old. She's a little bit older than me. I'm not gonna be 21 until September. Also, I'm super pissed that she didn't take the opportunity to make her fact number 21 that she was 21. Instead, she made it fact number 22. So I'm a little bit disappointed, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. 23, I've donated my hair 3 times. Number 24, I have never flown out of the country, but I have driven to Canada twice. I have an undying love and possibly an addiction to Diet Coke, and yes, I know it's terrible for me. If she were sitting here, I would then proceed to lecture her until my camera battery died. But it's okay, you know what? We're all gonna die. Love what you love, Viv, and you're cool, so whatever. And I was 25, so that's Viv's 25 facts.
Fact number 1 for Hallie. My middle name is Anne. My middle name is not Anne, it's Marie, which is super boring, but we're gonna move on. 2, I am slightly afraid of heights. Fact number 3, I didn't watch a real horror movie until I was 16 years old. I ever watched a real horror movie. I don't know that I have. 4, I strongly dislike adult cartoons. Same. Oh my god. The only exception is that there was a period of time in my life where I was obsessed with Star Wars, and so I was also equally obsessed with some Robot Chicken Star Wars segments that I found on YouTube when I was like 12. And I still kind of quote them to this day, but it's more of a nostalgia thing, but I don't know. Something about the two, they're like two spheres that do not touch for me, so I agree. Strongly dislike adult cartoons. Sorry, Archer. 5, my parents got divorced when I was in middle school. Also very interesting. There's many things that I think that we have in common, and this is one of the things I thought was very interesting, because Hallie always says that she is Link, and I always say that I am Rhett. And in that regard, we are very similar, because her parents got divorced when she was young, and my parents are still together. And that's not something that I'm trying to brag about, but I think it's interesting that we bring this mix of opposites, but also very equal at the same time. So, fact number 6. Why did I start the holding up the hands thing? I'm gonna regret that. Fact number 6. I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother. I have 1 older sister. So, that's kind of cool. And from what I remember the 2 of us talking about, we also have siblings with very large age gaps, which is one of the many things that we have bonded over. So that's kind of cool, having somebody else on the other side of the country that has large gaps between them and their siblings. 7, I love photography. Me too. I also kind of suck at it. So she loves photography, I love photography. I also really love doing Photoshop stuff. Not that this is about me, so I'm gonna move on. 8, I'm a Mac girl. And she also put the side note, Viv looks down on me for this, but I still love her. Alright, I don't look down at you for liking Mac stuff. I just look down at like Mac as a company, because they're spreading lies. And I don't really want to get into this right now, because I could actually make an entire video dedicated to why I hate Apple and Mac products. But just like to call yourself the best phone and the best computer and to just like not have it be true, it just blows my mind. You know, nothing else, just Hallie being mad at me for ranting about it. Anyway. 9, I have lots of freckles all over my body, including a weird cluster of them that cover only half my neck. I also have freckles everywhere, particularly in the sun. I don't tan. I used to have lots of freckles on my face. I don't really know what happened to them. Okay. 10, I am a natural blonde. True. I am a natural brunette, obviously, except for this weird patch of blonde hair that will hopefully be getting removed tomorrow. Okay, 11. I've always been a very picky eater, but recently have branched out a little more. Bitch, if this ain't me! I lived off of a diet of nothing but like chicken fingers and french fries for at least the first 18 years of my life. It wasn't until maybe the last 2 years that I've tried eating foods that like normal people consume and like mildly enjoying them and actually branching out a little bit. Not saying that I don't turn down a chicken nugget. Wait. Fact number 12. My favorite type of cake is peanut butter flavored cake. Surprise, I'm actually Link Meal. I would say my favorite kind of cake is chocolate, but I love peanut butter cake. I love chocolate cake. I love chocolate and peanut butter. More than anything though, I'm a cookie person or a brownie person. I don't even know. I think I've had peanut butter cake. I must have had peanut butter cake. There's no way I haven't had peanut butter cake. 13, my mother used to be a gymnastics coach, so I did a lot of gymnastics growing up and was even a cheerleader for a few years. I mean, you do you. 14, now this one, when I read this first, my jaw dropped and my eyes got really wide and it just spoke to my soul. If I could live anywhere in the world, it would be Ireland. Hallie, let's move to Ireland. I'm ready to go whenever you are. Honestly, let's pack it up, go. That's it. That's all it would take for me to up and leave.
But Ireland is my favorite country in the world, and I'm gonna take Viv there someday.
So I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go to Ireland tomorrow. 15, my current fashion obsession is patterned palazzo pants. Again, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I thought I knew what these were, and then I Googled it, and I was basically right. Hats off to anyone who can wear them and pull them off. I am not one of those individuals. Okay, 16, I can't whistle. This one also blew my mind. It was not until, oh God, maybe again 2 years ago that I finally started to get the hang of whistling. But for years, literal years, I was just It was literally the Peppa Pig whistle video. And if you guys haven't seen the Peppa Pig whistle video, why are you still here? Go watch it. I do on a regular basis. And it defines my entire life. 17, I had braces for nearly 8 years of my life. Holy shit. There's no way that I would survive having braces for 8 years of my life. How did you survive having braces for 8 years? 18, my favorite food is probably either sushi or biscuits and gravy. I want to have real sushi. Biscuits and gravy. Love biscuits, love gravy. I also love mashed potatoes. I'm 100% behind biscuits and gravy. 19, I did theater tech in high school and it was one of the best choices of my life. I was stage manager my senior year. Very cool. I don't know that I could have ever had the time or dedication to ever do tech for theater in high school. Number 20, I'm currently 20 years old. I see what you did there. 21, I'm studying to become a therapist or social worker, and I really want to help teens with mental illness. 100% behind it. I want to add to that. There's not much I can add to that, but other than keep up the good work, buddy roll. 22, I work in retail. Horror stories to come, don't worry. Oh no, I'm not worried, I know. Yeah, that's the thing. We both deal with shitty customer service. Well, we provide great customer service. We have to deal with shitty customers. So there's an unending stream of idiots and stories that we can provide from either side of our experience. Oh no, is my camera gonna die soon? Maybe trying to finish this up. My favorite movie is About Time. I'm gonna be real, I've never heard of this movie, and now I feel like I actually have to look it up. Number 24, I love to cook, I love to eat. And 25, I think I'm an earring hoarder, with a question mark. I should say that differently. 25, I think I'm an earring hoarder, maybe? I'll gladly take any earrings that you don't want to wear. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully any part of this video has enticed you to keep watching us and follow in our journey as we become closer, part of the 21st century friendship that we are developing over the internet. So
I hope that this was interesting and a good introduction. I'm sorry if we're not that exciting, or if I'm not that exciting, because probably much cooler than me. I hope that that was a good baseline for you to get to know us. I hope that maybe it made you interested and want to see more of our videos and subscribe. So Subscribe to Trademark Trash. That's us. Once again, I'm Hallie. She's Viv. This is Trademark Trash. And we'll see you next week. So thanks for watching. Bye!
Oh my gosh, I need to get better at this. Ugh.